Hey guys, Marcus here, or Scribo, and as you guys can see around me that it looks very different outside, but we can get to that later. We're back in the Minecraft world. I added one new mod, but the apartment complex and the world has had some changes recently, and yeah, we can get into that. I showed you guys how I had the biplane, gyro dome, the gyro as I call it, last time we played, but I made the airship, and like how I said, I was going to be working towards the airship to the cargo airship, working towards the warship because it's a pretty big thing, and if with the right attachments, it can go very fast and just be a very good, aircraft. Over here, we have some good stuff. You guys seen this? Went up on copper from last time you guys seen it, but I went down a lot in copper from a mod that we have. In here we have some things. Cutting board with a knife on it that has mending because I found it, not made it, but I wouldn't waste gold on a knife, but it has mending on it, so that's good. Um, Mending and fortune 2, and all of this. In here we have some good food. If you put like chicken, raw chicken, or cooked chicken on the cutting board and then cut it with the knife, you can get the chicken cuts. If you put smoked ham on it, you can get pork chops, and if you put pork chops on it, you can get bacon. That's actually going to be important soon. And if you put beef or you put steak on there, you can get beef, like a patty with salmon and stuff like that. You put salmon on here, you get cooked salmon slice, and all it does is it halves the meal. So a normal salmon by itself is 3 hearts. This one's just going to be 1.5 hearts. So 2 of them, which is how much you get from one, it just makes it all up. Over here we have some good stuff, and yeah. And then we have those things. These are, as you can see, I have 30 bullets in it. If I press Z, I can add attachments to it, but as of now, I'm gonna just have them resting. Same with that one right there, and the reason why they look like that is because I have a glowing glass picture frame behind them, so they are, invisible, but also being very shown, and also it's just glowing, so it's there. So let's go and show you guys some new stuff when it comes to in here. Starting off in here, this is for the gun table, so we can make our guns, make our scopes, our ingredients, to get better or bigger magazines, as well as attachments, and also ammo, of course. But I need to find a place to move this. I'm thinking of some other places to move this and make some other things that we will be needing. But a big thing, well, ocean. I have an ocean chest now that's actually pretty good. Stone chest, but this is a lot of cobblestone, and we're going to be using this cobblestone up a lot. Like, there's a lot of cobblestone. We don't even have that much wood, but I do need to go and get some more wood. But we'll get to that. Dirt. We have a lot of sandstone for a reason. And then we have some glass and everything because I got the sand so we can make more glass and glass bottles so we can make something good. That is a food item that is called lavender tea. And as you guys can tell, here goes the raw beef. If you put raw beef on the cutting board, you cut it up, you can turn it into minced beef. When cooked, it turns into cooked beef, cooks, something, I don't know. And here goes mutton chops as well. I believe those are just actually coming straight from sheep, so I'm not sure exactly what that would be. So we're good. We have a lot of stuff in all of these chests, and if I press B, I have a backpack now, as you guys can see. And if I go into third person, as you guys can see, my backpack is a trash can. You can change that a lot. But also, if I go and take off my backpack, you guys will see that I have the TikTok cape on that I was wanting to have on from a while ago, but it just wasn't on Java Edition, but now it is, or at least with the mod that we have. There's one more place that goes down here, and this is our dungeon, which actually is just for our portals, our enchantment table that gives us all full enchants, and our brewing stands, which they have nothing in them right now. But if we ever do need a place to store more stuff or anything like that, we can store them right there. You can sit in here. It's just for decoration to keep it from being too boring. Enchantment tables. I was wondering how could I do this, but I was just like, let's just put them into the wall and everything will look nice, and it does in my case. Over here you have the Blue Skies mod portals. We haven't started them yet, but this is Everbright and this is Everdawn. From the chest that I have upstairs, I haven't lit them up yet and went into them because this is actually a harder biome, or it's a harder thing that we're not able to do a lot in yet, and I want to make sure that I'm like completely ready before I go in there because they have some hard mobs in there and they are not fun. This is for Twilight Forest. I just need to find out how to get it in here. So that's just something that I have to do. And then we also have the Nether, as you guys can see. We have been into the Nether, and well, I'll let you guys know that with the shaders on, it's not the best looking thing. I don't know what that is, but we also have a little bit of a Loch Ness monster down there, and the gas is flying around. Yeah, we have some stuff. I know where a fortress is. We just need to go to it. And then we can worry about that another time. So here we are, back again. So as of right now, oh yeah, we also have a lot of this, and there's a reason why we have a lot, but we'll come back to that. So now it's time that I show you guys outside. This is more of an update video, by the way. Update of showing you guys the new mod that I added in, which is the gun mod. And then also, well, I haven't showed you guys their rooms. This is Ben's room. He has some meat. There's actually like some shark thing. It's called a frilled shark. You're able to put them in a bucket, and they did, and put them into an aquarium. And he has a flying fish as well as a lobster. And then he, yeah, this is all his. He's getting his stuff ready. He's looking good. He has a little couch in the corner. And then you got Gavin over here. He has some mushrooms and some chests with a bunch of stuff. Ooh, very random, but he also has a really cool like carpet thing here. So yeah, and you guys already seen my room. There's nothing in this room still. It should be getting, there we go. Now, let me take you guys outside and check, or show you guys what is all going on outside, what is new, and what's coming. So, in front of us, right away, you can instantly see we no longer have the farm, the 3 farm patches, but they're still there. I mean, we still have them. We do have some sugarcane for the books, but we have a lot of books from things that we found. These turtles love getting into this into the boat, so we're going to be moving our boat soon. I don't know if I showed you guys this yet, but we also have a we have pillagers. That kind of sucks. But yeah, I moved the animals back one. All these eggs are causing me to lag. And there we go. And to be honest, I really don't need the eggs, so I just go ahead and get rid of them, you know. I went through and added in some trees because it was kind of needing it. But we have our animals. I haven't bred any more piggies or cows or anything. Um, haven't really been needing any wool recently, so I haven't sheared the sheep. But when we do need them, they're there and ready to go. I went through and added a bunch of trees, so it's not just dry lands and boring around here. But this does lead to my man-made beach. I don't remember, or I don't know if you guys remember what it looked like over here, but I said I need to work on doing something over here, making it a nice looking beach, making it bigger, be able to add stuff around, and possibly just do some really cool stuff here. But that's what I did. I ended up doing it, getting it done, and now this is what the beach looks like. Looks pretty good. I ended up also terraforming some areas back here, which I see have not grown in trees yet. But that's fine. And now jumping to something that you guys have been looking at a lot, I'm sure, or that has been showing up, that I'm gonna head over there real quick and I'm gonna show you guys what that is. I was wondering why can I run? Also, I'm pretty sure you guys already seen that I have the Mending Curse of Binding Unbreaking 3 diamond boots. I found them, put them on, seeing that they were mending and unbreaking. Well, seeing that they were mending, I don't care that it's Curse of Binding, but also that it's a diamond, that they're diamonds. I don't have to take them off. I don't have to change them at all, and the way that I do take them off is by dying. We'll get to that later. You guys can already see what that is, but we'll get to that later. So this right here is what I'm going to be making. I just use this as a reference, the cobblestone up top. I use it as a reference at first, and I'm working on getting all of this situated, and then I'm going through and replacing it with gravel, or not gravel, with sand underneath to make it look one better, but also this is what's going to be our new boat dock. I'm gonna have multiple different ways. You're gonna have, at least so far from what I know, from what I'm doing, I'm gonna have like one going down here, and by one I mean like a little dock area. There's gonna be some stairs going down. There's gonna be some stairs going onto the side, and there's gonna be some stairs going to the side on this way, leaving it to the point where we have a place to park, or at least park like one or two boats on each side. Giving us the ranges between 6 and 12 boats that are, well, custom boats, not like the little Minecraft boats, but those type of boats over here, getting them away from everything that's getting into them and giving it a new home besides lobsters. But we don't hopefully have to worry about that as much. So there's going to be some cool things. This is just an update video showing you guys what we're working on. Let me show you the last thing before I believe that would be the end. And of course, as you guys can see, we have a lot of I know I heard a turtle. I have a lot of new waypoints. Those are actual waystones. Like that one back there is a waystone. That one is the first waystone that we went to. That is in the nether. I don't know how to show waystone or waypoints from not showing in the overworld if they're in the nether or anything like that, so that's what that is. But it also shows if I was to teleport or use other nether portals to leave from those areas, that's where I would come off or come out at, right down there. I have that one right there and that one right there. Yes, they are very far away. But that's what happens when you are able to fly with planes and just have a long shot away. This might get a revamp pretty soon, but this is actually, since I can crawl, I can forcefully go into a crawl mode by pressing Z, and of course it just looks like I'm swimming, kind of. But this is crawl mode. I can crawl in between. Well, this is a hollowed oak log, so it's not just a single block opening, but it's also even smaller. I can crawl through it, and here goes my dog. I named it Baxter. So, meet Baxter. You also have the ability to make dog armor, and I gave him some iron armor. Yeah. So, there goes Baxter, and here's his little doggy hut. Maybe we can get some other dogs for him and give them a better living area, possibly. And the very last thing to show you guys is one, we have bees with no bees in them. What happened to all my bees? Where'd they go? Huh. But we do have a inside garden. And this slightly greenhouse effect. I believe it actually does give a greenhouse effect. I think it is giving it one because of how some of these are not supposed to be growing or being mature like the way how they are. As in the growth way. Potatoes do not grow at all in, or if I was to do this, potatoes don't grow at all during the summer. They only grow in the spring, and it's currently early days of summer. And this is growing very fast. They're growing pretty fast, looking pretty good, doing some good stuff. Same goes with carrots. They grow in spring and autumn, and of course we're not in either. Onions, I believe they do grow in spring, or nope, they do not grow, or they grow in spring but not the summer. I believe that might be tomatoes. So all of these fully functional. I say fully functional. They're farmland. I just go through, hold left click, and we now have cabbages, tomatoes, and onions mixed with half carrots, full potatoes, and full wheat. The reason why I'm doing cabbage and tomato vines is because we can make burgers. If I was to show you guys, we can make 3 different types of burgers, and these have given me an idea to do something. So that's what I'm going to be working towards, and you'll be seeing that in a recent video, or not a recent video, in a video coming soon. But these are pretty good ingredients that will also make some pretty good food that lasts for a long time, and will not be disappointing. I also ended up making some of these. I have watermelon right there, and then I have some of these guys right here, pumpkins. So we have just about everything. Pumpkins. The only thing that I don't like really making, because it has nothing to me to do, is beets. And I don't know what flaxseed does, but I doubt it's helpful. But anyways, guys, that's all that we have so far. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on working on some of these things, but you guys will see that in the next video, as well as possibly something going on with the burgers and something else possibly. You guys will just have to check and see, So hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.